So the big change that really launches our genus and this whole human experiment and really makes us different than other apes is hunting and gathering. And so around 2.5 million years ago, we start to see stone tools and other indicators of behaviors in fossil hominins. So hominins are our lineage, we start to see indicators that those ancestors are not just gathering plant foods like other apes do, and not just, maybe hunting occasionally like a chimpanzee does, but are actually hunting enough, often enough that we see stone tools dedicated to that. We see cut marks on animal bones in these old 2.5 million year old archaeological sites. And along with that, we see these anatomical changes that we think are related to diet and metabolism. And so we see tooth size getting smaller. The cheek teeth, the molars that are doing the chewing, get smaller presumably because the foods that they're eating don't take as much chewing. It doesn't happen until around 2.5 million years ago with the origin of our genus, the genus Homo. Well, because these anatomical changes in brain size, which is getting a little bit bigger, tooth size, they're associated with stone tools. And we think of ourselves as the best tool makers, not the only tool makers, but the best tool makers. Those are the suite of changes that we say, okay, well, that's our genus now. And it's this break from earlier, more apey kind of ancestors.
The food acquisition strategy is changing. So hunting and gathering comes into the picture. Hunting is probably, really big there. Now we're getting more of those animal foods compared to plant foods, relatively speaking, compared to other apes. This is correlated in time with anatomic changes. It's correlated both with the brain getting bigger, these changes in tooth size, presumably other changes as well in terms of, like our limbs and our fingers and stuff that's tied into tool making, which sort of unlocks the ability to hunt and gather in new ways.